DIY.
I'm reading the script as you told me to. What do you mean it did change? Hello, DIYers. Today, I want to make an important statement about this new album by Party Next Door and Drake. Oh boy, you want entertainment? Here's your day. OVO Curtis, you could say that again. Let's talk about this album because I feel like we have a responsibility in media to not only highlight the negativity of artists, but also be as loud about their accomplishments. Yes. So if you're somebody that, for whatever reason, on these videos, you felt like you couldn't put owls in the chat, today is a safe day to put owls in the chat. It's okay. Blink twice? Why would I do that? Did you guys hear the news? Not only did Drake and Party Next Door release a new project called Some Sexy Songs for You that debuted, guess what? It did 56.6 million first day streams. It becomes the second biggest debut of any album in 2025.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
The people said that Drake was down for the count. Where do you get a load of this? For further context, Brian, meanwhile, I'm talking in this voice because so many of you requested that my media become less biased. And even though that doesn't exist, Justin said there does exist balanced media. And that's what I'm going to do today. Okay? So, Brian Z says, Drake is not a free agent. This album, okay, someone implied here, King Jared, big OVO fan, says Drake may now be a free agent after fulfilling his final album under UMG deal. Unfortunately, he was misinformed. As the news states, Brian Z said Drake is not a free agent. The album did not complete his UMG contract. Your screenshot highlights the P line or the phonographic copyright line. The P line identifies who owns the rights to exploit the music. In this case, since it's a joint venture or release, the answer is both labels. Isn't that interesting? Let's keep it moving. Oh, you know, whenever there's an accomplishment, there's got to be one hater. Yeah, I like to see those Canadian flags in here. Someone named Isaiah22L says, well, if Drake and Party Next Door are currently the face of the biggest playlists across Spotify and Apple Music, that means that lawsuit that Drake is going after UMG about is going to fall apart because of this. Not only do they have their face plastered everywhere on Spotify and Apple Music, this album is actually under Universal Music. Oh, no.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
I mean, people can make up anything any day. Like, nobody needs common sense. I mean, I wonder what ChatGPT has to say about this. ChatGPT says Drake's recent collaborative album with Party Next Door, Some Sexy Songs for You, has achieved significant commercial success, debuting at #1 on the Billboard 200 charts and garnering widespread critical acclaim. That's one thing you can call it. This success stands in stark contrast to his ongoing legal battle with UMG and Spotify, where he alleges that these entities conspire to artificially inflate the streaming numbers of Kendrick's diss track Not Like Us, thereby undermining his own musical releases. The triumph of Some Sexy Songs for You suggests that despite his claims of industry manipulation, Drake's popularity and ability to dominate the charts remains undiminished, calling into question the impact of the alleged allegations by UMG and Spotify on his career. Now, why would ChatGPT say, is ChatGPT against Drake too? Bots, of course. We know how that goes. Meanwhile, while you guys are so hypnotized by hate, you know what Drake did on Valentine's Day? He covered the tab for the whole restaurant at Osteria Julia tonight. This hater here says, imagine taking your lady for a dinner on Valentine's Day and a card comes to the table saying Drake got this one.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Because who likes loyal relationships these days? Instead of posting what her man probably paid a lot of money for at the dinner table, she posts, thanks for dinner, Champagne Poppy, and Party Next Door. The best of the best. If you know, you know. Some people may look at this and say, he's kind of overstepping boundaries with people in relationships. Other people may say, that's a nice and swell guy. Man, and what an album cover, guys, right? Am I right? What an album cover. Let's talk about this album cover. You have them in front of a monument with fur on. And let me let you know what these haters said about this fur. Boy, oh boy, I understand why the OVOers are so mad. They compared it to two fictional characters in a movie called Brown Sugar. And Thought Crimes retweeted it? Oh man, where is media going now? Let's look.
We're doing some talking about the schematics for the album cover, okay? What we seeing is this, boom. I'm gonna be standing there, right? Now, boom. And then I'm gonna have a white fur coat with black spots, but it's gonna be chinchilla, man.
I'm gonna rock a black fur coat with white spots, you know what I'm saying? We flipping.
Now that's just pure chance. There's no way in hell that they sat there and had a, no, there's no, why would they denigrate art like this by Drake and Party Next Door? You guys look for the joke in anything, don't you?
Like the audience, they like, what?
I don't know.
They don't know. They get it.
That album's no Ren and 10. That album's PND and Drake. And before you haters could say anything else, you know what Drake said? He released a statement. I would like to read this said statement. Some sexy songs for you. It looks like this was made inside of an iPhone note app. Here's a note from the artist. Sexy songs for you. 74 personal minutes by Party Next Door and Drake for the city of Toronto in Canada and for the world that has tuned into this sound of ours from the OVO OMO Farina. And here's a direct quote from Drake. Maybe it was karma that caused a reversal in my luck and family's fortune. You most likely in the future.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Is that a shot to Kendrick Lamar? Is that a shot to people like me who make content? Is this a shot to you? Time will only reveal. In my attempt to give you balanced content today, I have to play this video by Jalopy Bungus, where he talks about some weird things going on with this Drake album. Whatever do you mean, except for all the slaps that he's giving us? Let's put our thinking caps on.
Something really weird is going on. So Drake and Party Next Door put out an album, right? There are even some songs that are going up on Apple Music and all this different stuff, right? But then I noticed something interesting. If this album is doing as good as they're trying to act like it is, Drake should be trending on social media. Why isn't he trending? When Kendrick dropped G and X, he was trending #1. When The Weeknd dropped his album, he was trending #1. When Bad Bunny dropped his project, he was trending #1.
There's a logical explanation for this. It's a logical explanation for this. People were too busy listening to the album to talk about it on Twitter. Duh. There's the logical explanation for that.
So what I'm trying to figure out is why isn't this album or Drake trending at all? Not even, it doesn't even have to be #1. Why isn't it trending at all?
I don't have any answers for these questions. It's all happening.
There's something weird going on. I want y'all to remember this video because I have a feeling that it might get exposed, but something very weird is going on. No. Nothing's, only thing weird is that you're not listening to the album instead of making these conspiratorial videos. Instead, we should be celebrating these lyrics on this R&B album by this pop star. Amongst those lyrics we should be celebrating is this one right here. Hey guys, look at this. He said, F a rap beef. I'm trying to get the party lit. Now, that's somebody who has their priorities in the right place.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
We could only aspire to be so focused. He said this on a song that he titled, Give Me a Hug. Awesome. He also had a performance that he did in Australia, since he's still out there in the Aussies, or the Australia, and this person here said, I'm crying. Why are you crying? Why do you gotta make a joke about everything, huh? Fear Buck said,
I'm crying. Drake had to close his eyes when the N-word line came up during a surprise pop-up party for his album release with Party Next Door. No, that ain't happened. There's no way in hell that happened. Hold your owls. Why'd he stop singing? What happened? Why he stopped singing? Why he stopped singing? Don't you call me a hater. I've been very, very balanced today. Why he don't sing nigga no more? Well, it's because of his cultural awareness. That's why he didn't say it. Let's keep it going. Oh, man. Here we are now, a trusted resource in media. Kai Cenat. Many people, including the former version of me, imply that he was compromised. I don't think he was compromised. I think he was just speaking his opinion, and his honest opinion that money can't buy. In this video, he explains to you why he felt this album so damn much. The caption says Kai Cenat almost started crying as he listened to the song Deeper. On Drake and Party Next Door's new album, Sexy Songs for You. Let's see why he started crying.
Hold on. 'Cause maybe I'm doing it.
I'm going to mute the song, not because it's funny to see his facial reactions, but because I don't want to get flagged. I mean, one could see this and say, yes, he's making songs for the ladies, but it doesn't seem like I see many videos of the ladies doing things like this. Yep, on Valentine's Day. We're just reporting the news, ladies and gentlemen. We're just reporting the news. Let's get to some actual talking from him. Let's see why he started almost crying. That's awesome. The music can make you feel that way.
I'm telling y'all don't know how I feel when you coming from a dinner, a date, something, you drunk, you 3-4 shots in the back of the black truck, back in the whip, song playing, you start saying anything! You start saying everything you feel in your heart. I'm telling you, this is one of them songs, Shaq. I'm telling you.
See, the problem with the problem with you people. The problem with you people is that you don't understand that this is entertainment. He's just putting on extras for no reason. Let's keep it going. And here we have, once again, the ever so biased media that people said that I have been a part of. Not today. I'm doing good. Thank you. That was not my lawyer at all. Samaya, I think it is, says Drake's losing a brat battle and doing something for the ladies. Meanwhile, the only people on my timeline talking about it are men.
Somebody gonna
Do
have
that.
to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Don't do that. That's not nice. Hey, yo, DIYer, if you're enjoying this content, please don't forget to hit the like button. It helps this video and this channel get discovered by new people. I appreciate you. Now back to the video. Don't do that. Don't push that button when you think you've seen truth. Well, I mean, that's one point of view, but we are very, 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 very balanced media today. Let's keep it going. Oh, Showface. You know, I like a lot of Showface's content here on YouTube. It is a shame to see him drinking from the anti-OVO Kool-Aid. What did he say? He said, all this nigga Drake do is recycle his verses. This nigga used the same rhyme pattern and flow on Oh You Went with Young Thug on Gimme a Hug. But hey, I'm hating. I guess when the proof is right there, top of the AM. Whatever do you mean?
Really fucking with a visionary. Only reason I ain't got a girl and I ain't getting married, 'cause I'm really out here filling up the itinerary till I'm 6 feet in a cemetery. Bulletproof doors so heavy, got me rolling around like a dignitary. Funny how it's only bitch niggas that are waiting on a boy's obituary.
That's a lot of rares.
Around, forget the missionary. If they pull up on me with some bad intentions, you go read about it in obituary. I got most soldiers in the military.
Well, it's good to know that Drake is back writing his own raps again.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
So much for all those ghostwriting claims. No way he's getting ghostwriters for that. A big supporter of the OVO camp, Adam22, who some have alluded to allegedly having a weird case of his own, says, for sure, I'm never listening to this Drake album again. LMAO. Thesaurus, here, who I believe is a part of the battle rap community, if this is the right one I'm thinking of, says, damn, you know it's bad when Drake has lost the PDF demographic.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Allegedly. Well, I'll be down. It doesn't stop there. You know, whenever Drake, I can't do this anymore. You know, whenever Drake has an issue with another man, you know how he has this weird little glitch. You know, he got this weird little glitch where he got to always find a woman to attack. Can you imagine like being in a one-on-one with somebody like this and like, I'll beat your ass. You know, I attack the women in your life. How would you react to that? Yet and still, we keep getting versions of this, don't we? Pusha T, it was his wife. He learned a lesson there. Kendrick Lamar, it was his wife, or his fiance. He's learning a lesson about that. Mos Def said that he had Target music and he followed his daughter on social media. Serena Williams and her husband and the issues that he put out there into the world. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Well, Melyssa Ford, you a legend from the 6 is what Drake said. Hate to see you with a D-sucker. Drake said this on a song called Give Me a Hug. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think we can say his music is like Target no more. This nigga's for show Walmart. I said it. This shit Walmart quality right now. That's that bookcase that you put together one time, put some books on, and that motherfucker's like... Leaning, leaning. Shoulda went and bought that bitch from Target. Should we keep it moving? Well, he releases this very conveniently around the time of the new episode of the Joe Budden podcast. Because obviously he's had back and forth with Joe Budden. Joe Budden just lit him up as of recent. And he has some reasons to get the stuff off that he's saying. Well, in this clip of a podcast that has not dropped in video form quite yet, they're actually reacting to this, which I thought was really hilarious. I'll play a little bit of the music just so you get some context, and then I'll keep it moving.
The truth, I was wrong.
Bulletproof door is so heavy, got me rolling around like a dignitary.
Let's keep it moving.
Fuck are they gonna do with it? Had a girl.
He's shooting that nigga's crazy. When y'all think he wrote this verse?
After the pod?
During the Super Bowl. Oh, my grave, huh? Grave, huh, nigga? All right.
They asked the question. Queens Flip said, hey, when you think you wrote this verse? The nigga said, after the Super Bowl? Yesterday? Oh, shit. I'm coming back to myself. Hello, lawyer? Yeah, that nigga just gonna have to sue me. Cause go on.
Okay, all right, you motherfucker.
That nigga
wrote this shit an hour ago.
Hey, hold up, don't upload yet. Yeah. Got one more.
Wait, no, Sassy Drinkers.
You think niggas really out here switching their points of views because they want to get taken out that lawsuit? You really think that's what it is? You think that? Look at me in my face. You think that's what's happening? You think that's what's happening? You think it's some people that's like, damn, I didn't even know I was on Drake radar, and now all of a sudden they're like, let me go ahead and make sure I do something positive that he can see. You think that's what happened? Oh, y'all silly.
Fire. What the fuck they gonna do with it?
It's these niggas that become the soul benefit.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Guilt.
It is.
It is.
This is
Nah, on on stage twerking with a dictionary. Guilt.
That line is funny. That line is funny.
Let's fast forward a little bit. Because Joe, you know, I think Joe is just revving up. He hasn't fully got his thoughts off yet. Let's keep going.
Block.
I'm not doing this with
That could mean two different.
Yeah.
Spin for us on our behalf. Or
Oh, that's where it ends. Okay, let's do 828. Let's go here because he finally comments on this because he, you know, being called a D sucker is wild if you're not indeed that, right? You know, it's some really bold words. Here's what Joe said.
Give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug.
All right.
Made a anthem Paul, you wear my hug at niggas.
It used to get it done, no, I ain't gonna lie.
Where my hug at?
What? It used to get it done.
that was the line, right, Ish? Where my hug at, girl?
Back in the day.
You never want to be a wear my hug at ass nigga. Like you have officially lost. You've lost everything that you thought you had when you become, hey baby girl, where my hug at? You think Drake's already at that stage? Do you think Drake's already at that stage? Come on, baby. Come on now. I get you so far gone. Give me a hug, baby. The person that says, give me a hug, baby, is immediately on some creepy energy. Where my hug at? Fuck you mean where your hug at, man? Leave her alone. Where my hug at? You think he's officially there? When you get there, you said yes. When you get there, it's done for. It's done for. Where's my hug at? Nah, ain't no way.
Disgusting.
I'm so full of shit.
Absolutely disgusting. Never. I was never that. She was there. You was there.
I don't know what you was whispering in their ear, my nigga, but you was
It wasn't
not where my hug at.
Oh, you need to chill. You gotta relax. I usually don't read super chats, but this caught my eye. Drake does make target music because they're both anti-DEI. Oh, come on.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth. And
Now, how are we gonna deliver unbiased media if you keep saying stuff like that? They gonna really think we some haters. The thing is, we can't expose that because they know the truth. We all want to switch places with Drake right now. You trying to tell me you wouldn't want all the millions and the embarrassment of being called a PDF on a Super Bowl stage? You wouldn't want that right now? You wouldn't want to live in the embassy that's about to get raided? Cap. You ain't gonna convince. You don't want it. What? You don't want to be a walking joke around Australia right now? Cap. I'll pass. I don't believe you guys. I think you want it. That's the thing about it. The OVOers always see it in 3D. They know us. They know we want his life right now. Not y'all saying nah, that's crazy.
Personally have never been a where my hug at guy. Nothing wrong with you, beta. I mean, y'all
He called him a beta for that one. No.
out there to do it. And today, I'm doing that shit. I was scrunching my face up and still fucking bitches in Nike tights.
All I'm gonna say is this: he laughs it off and all that. I wouldn't pay the amount of money that I could get back to be him. I wouldn't pay for the money he currently has if it came along with all the other shit he got going on. I wouldn't pay for it. I wouldn't pay you $1 for the $500 million check he got from UMG that got him like this. I wouldn't pay. That money come with a price. You can have that. I'll figure it out. I'm a DIYer. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. What I didn't get to in that clip was Mel did say something along the lines of like, I'm still processing this. I don't know where that came from. But it seems like their theory, at least, was that he's trying to, create some kind of conflict internally there, right? Because being, the biggest rapper in the game just said, hey, you was a legend, girl. I can't believe you was standing next to that D sucker. So now he added her to the list of women that he can't help. But this is not even an attack. This is a, come on, baby. Where my hug at? Come on, baby. Why you over there with that D sucker? Come on, baby. Let me kiss on you, baby. I got your favorite cologne on. Shout out to my dude, Screwface. Screwface did his homework. Okay, when I tell you Screwface did his homework, he found a verse from damn near 7 or 8 years ago when Joe Budden was actively rapping and he was actively going at Drake. He found a verse, and look what the first thing he said inside of this verse was. It may blow your mind. This is where you might think that Joe Budden might know a little bit about the future. Mind you, there's a diss song called Wait to Drake when Drake was ignoring him, you know. Tight shit.
We want a party album, but you keep stealing all the party albums to go and put it on your party album.
Oh no! I didn't know Joe. Oh my God!
Screwface like he just seen a ghost.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Huh? Oh, one more time. What did Joe say?
We want a party album.
We want a party album.
But you keep stealing all the party albums.
But you keep stealing all the party albums. Talking about Party Next Door.
To go and put it on your party album.
To go put it on your party album. Oh my gosh. How did he know? Forget all that though, man. Drake, you show them who you are. You show them the light, bright dominance that you have given this game. You let them know they can't hold you down. Matter of fact, did you know Drake was the most streamed artist in the world on Spotify yesterday?
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Imagine that. This nigga was the most streamed artist in the world on Spotify yesterday. So then why was he suing Universal and Spotify for the unfair treatment that they gave Not Like Us? I guess it's only fair when it's for him. Yeah, that case is going to get dissolved. That's going to get dissolved quicker than some cheap socks and after your foot went through a puddle. It's finna dissolve like pixie sticks. That shit finna dissolve like a Altoid inside of a Diet Coke. This shit's terrible. You know, now that I'm back now finally and I'm not worried about getting sued, I think I can finally give you my real thoughts. Round of applause for Kendrick Lamar. And I'm going to give you a very specific reason why. Round of applause to him for looking out for the small guys. Because if this is true, if this right here is true, that he's the most streamed artist in the world on Spotify yesterday, he's got to thank Kendrick for something. He shouted him out on the biggest stage in America. Man, shout out to you. Random acts of kindness. It seems like the table have turned, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like there's a Kendrick stimulus package going around right now. Imagine that. Drake benefiting from the Kendrick Lamar stimulus package. No, we reaching. Y'all predicted it. You said Not Like Us would die off. You got your little Super Bowl. Nobody's going to play that song ever again after that. I'll tell you right now. Oh, yeah, maybe except for Will Ferrell at the SNL's 50th homecoming concert. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is this the same Will Ferrell that did a skit with Drake as a basketball coach? This can't be. Will and Anna Gasteyer come back as their roles of the classic SNL roles. Marty Culp and Bobby Mohan Culp perform Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us in front of a live studio audience. What do you mean? Okay, right now it's PND and Drake season. What do you mean?
The only one to get your hand-me-down. Everybody at the party playing those sounds. What weird thing here around certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
David Spade.
Fuck 'em. I'm gonna do myself. Why you throwing like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Try second chord and it's probably A minor. A minor.
Not the cast of SNL too. I wish I could make it louder. It's not out yet, but oh my gosh. When comedians get involved, be careful. When comedians get involved, be careful. Oh, no, no. Everybody hates Drake. I tried to start this video off and be very balanced in my reporting. I did share all of the great things that are happening. Unfortunately, he can't run fast enough. I don't care if he ran with the speed of that black man that had his body taken over in Get Out, where he was like, why would you say something like that now? I was just working my legs out. You know, when the white man took over his body and he was he can run with that speed right now, and he can't get away from what's going on. Can you imagine being in a situation where you can't do no wrong, no right? Drake, to me, is like those videos you see where somebody's in the snow and they get in the snow off their car and they come back to the front door and they keep slipping and they keep slipping, but they won't ever fall because they refuse to fall. Just fall. Just fall. All of these. Can you imagine this? This is what I mean. Can you imagine this? Even when he wins, he's going to take an L right now. It's bad timing. I don't know who your Canadian ancestors are, but they should be talking to you right now. They should let you know, if you get legendary record sales right now, it also simultaneously kills, first of all, your rap credibility, because you didn't do this with a rap album. You did this with an R&B album. You're Drake with the melodies now, okay? So you look like you listen to Kendrick, first of all. Second of all, if you have a successful first week sales with UMG and Spotify, and you're already setting records, that's going to kill the momentum that you think you have with this lawsuit. Didn't I say it many a times? He don't have nothing to stand on with this lawsuit. He just did this from an emotional place. He probably took some bad advice, allegedly, from 50 Cent. And look what's going to happen now. If the album bombs, people are going to say he fell off. If the album succeeds, that court situation is going to be compromised, because it's going to be like, what reputation fell off? OVOers, call me a hater, but nigga, I don't want to. You could name 50,000 people I'd want to be before him. They're at the 50th anniversary of one of the most legendary comedic shows in on TV, right? SNL. Whether you like, I don't think it's funny most of the time, but shit, it's legendary. And they're using that because it is such a phenomenon. The thing is, comedians and writers of comedic shows don't bring stuff in because of their personal preference. They're looking for the things that are the pulse of the people, what everybody is talking about. And Will Ferrell, who he's worked with, did that part of the song. He didn't just say "not like us." He said, "Son of I, love a boy, son of I, and PDF." Wop 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 wop. When I still say this in my final thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, if he would have just went away, this week should have showed you, if you just went away, perhaps after the Super Bowl, give a little more mystery to what you're doing. If you just went away and gave your fans, forget us, I'll never be a fan. If you just gave your fans time to miss you, they wouldn't have to spend so much of their energy trying to defend you.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Every time you show up, and I talked to Justin today, and he told me there's a song on there on his new project where he's trying to convince a woman in an abusive relationship to come to his side of things. So you mean to tell me that you said you don't want any parts of the rap beef anymore, but you know what proxy games you're playing by doing things like this? It's a weird concept because he doesn't really do songs about other people like that. But when you look at something like that, you just look under the thing is, the reason why we're looking so deeply, the reason why people are reaching so far is because he won't go away. I'm not saying retire. I'm saying give yourself an opportunity to really understand what has happened. Give yourself an opportunity to catch up on why all the criticism is being lodged at you. It's not because you're rich and famous. It's not the only reason. It's your character. But what you're doing right now, and this is from an independent artist, is going to kill whatever you think you're going to accomplish as an independent artist. This was the industry's last favor to you. And it wasn't even a real favor from UMG, who was part of this project. It was them saying, checkmate. Now, when you lose that case and you come back, the real drop off and fall off is going to happen. Not because you're not going to make music that your fans are going to love, but because these systems that be will make sure you don't succeed without them. You messed up. You showed your hand to the rest of the world. You could have sued them in silence. It's Sony Music. Hold on, Muhammad L. Hold on. This is what happens when fans try to become music industry experts. You're missing one crucial part about that, brother. You're missing one crucial part about that, brother. 2025 OVO sound under exclusive license to Santa Ana Label Group and OVO under exclusive license to Republic Records, a division of UMG Recordings. The fuck are you talking about? And matter of fact, this project doesn't even fulfill his album contract at UMG because it's a collaboration project. Like, know what you're talking about before you come in here. We're not one of those live streams. We don't go off of say-so. We talk about professionals because we are professionals. We're DIYers. Back to my point, though. Back to my Curtis King, Jerry Springer final thoughts. Boy, oh boy, DIYers, I don't know what you do after this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you do after this except for do as my grandmother would have told me, as my auntie would have told me, as the wise black women in my life would have told me, sit your ass down somewhere. So you can look in the camera one day and realize, you know what? You guys are right. You were right. Those are my thoughts on this one, DIYers. Hope you enjoy your R&B album. Let me know what you think. DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Stop being greedy. Peace.